Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a question I get all the time. How fast can you actually earn college credits with study.com? I'm going to I'm going to set some realistic expectations, share my personal experience completing a course in about 3 weeks compared to traditional college pacing, and give you some time managing tips if you're thinking about using study.com yourself. First, let's be honest. When people hear self paced online courses, they sometimes think it means finishing a class in a weekend. While that can be possible for some students, they may not be possible if you're working a full time job, going to school already, or balancing life responsibilities like myself. So, how fast can you earn credits? Because study.com courses are self paced, you can move as quickly as you're able to master the material. Some highly motivated students with flexible schedules might finish in 2 to 4 weeks or even less time. For more people juggling work or other classes, it can take 3 to 6 weeks, per course. In my case, it took about 3 weeks to complete one course. Before starting, I assumed it might take 2 months or more because that's what I was used to in traditional college. At my school, a typical course runs 8 to 16 weeks. Even accelerated terms were about 8 weeks long. So finishing a course in 3 weeks felt like really fast compared to what I was used to. Here's how that broke down for me. All right, so week one, I focused on watching video lessons and taking quizzes. Week two, I finished remaining lessons and reviewed weak areas. Week three, I prepared for and took the final exam. Because study.com used short video lessons followed by quizzes, it was easy to study in small blocks of time, 20 to maybe 40 minutes at a time. That made it much more manageable than traditional classes where I had to block out hours for lectures or long reading assignments. But here's the key: it still requires consistency. The flexibility is great, but self paced doesn't mean effortless. I had to intentionally schedule study time. I treated it like a real class. Compared to my traditional college courses, here's what felt different. One, I didn't have to wait for weekly deadlines. I could move quickly through material I already understood. I could pause and rewatch lessons when I needed clarification. The flexibility is what helped me complete the course in 3 weeks instead of 8 to 16. One thing I appreciate was that I could move faster through topics I already understood. In a traditional class, you move at the professor's pace. Here, you move at your own pace. Now, let's talk about realistic expectations. If you're working full time, have family responsibilities, or are taking other classes, you might want to plan for about a month per course. If you have more availability and strong time management skills, 3 weeks or less is definitely doable. Here are some time management tips that help me. One, I set a weekly lesson goal. Instead of saying I'll just work on it when I can, I set a goal like completing 25 to 30% of the course each week. Schedule study blocks. I literally put it in my calendar, 30 minutes in the morning or an hour in the evening. Treat it like an appointment. Three, I take quizzes immediately after lessons. Don't skip them. The quiz reinforces what you learn, counting towards your course progress, okay? So, fourth, I review missed questions. That's a big one. I spend extra time reviewing areas where I struggle instead of just moving on. And finally, don't wait to take your final. Once you finish, take your final. Don't put it off because you could forget some of the material if you do. So, how fast can you earn college credits with study.com? For me, about 3 weeks for one course. Compared to traditional college, significantly faster and more flexible. If you're motivated and consistent, it can be a great way to earn credits on a timeline. And if you're thinking about trying study.com, you can use my link in the video description below to sign up and receive a discount. Just click the link in the description to get started. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments, especially if you're trying to accelerate your degree. I'd love to hear about your goals. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.